Indeed. Thank you. Thank you. Man, that was bad. Hello, Juwoon. Hello, Dead Mac. Welcome. This is a very impromptu stream. I'm just overwhelmed with ennui, and I have to just speak to the void for a while. Yeah, I heard you're coming back here, Juwoon. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see that. Heck yeah. Mm. Been busy for so long. I'm just happy about it. Did you ever finish Blasphemous? I remember you doing like those puzzle ones. I never finished 100% Blasphemous. I don't know. I just can't play games that much anymore. I never finish anything I play anymore. It's awful. There's just so little time, and very few games capture my interest for that long. So close. Oh man. Oh man. That Blasphemous is pretty good. Blasphemous was pretty wild. It's been a while since I've played like a been a hot minute since I had like a 2D Dark Souls like that really grabbed me like that one. It's just so gross. It's got like such a gross aesthetic, right? mm. All right, let me pull up Discord here. Just trying to keep an eye on all of these things because I am not doing anything other than talking today, so I don't have to screen manage. I can just have everything on my main screen. Also, they updated Fugi, so now it's like the crossfade is broken. I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks, so we're going a little bit simpler today. But yeah, today I don't know. I have a lot of plans, a lot of things I'd like to do, and I have like zero motivation right now. And every day it's just like feeling guilty that I'm not progressing anything that I ought to be. And just, I don't know. I think I think I lost my way. I don't know really what I'm doing anymore with this channel. So I just wanted to throw down a statement that's saying probably for a week or two, I guess I could maybe go longer. I'll be on hiatus here. Really unfortunate timing with the year anniversary. The year anniversary coming up in a week, and I've lost all will to stream. So, um, hopefully, I'd like to keep this down to 2 weeks at the most, but I think I need to kind of reprioritize and think about what exactly I am trying to accomplish with this channel. Ever since, I guess, really Awa 5.0, it kind of really destabilized me, and I've been unable to really kind of find footing on what I'm aiming to be. A lot of the stuff I like to do, a lot of the projects I like, um, I don't think it's really streamable. And when it is streamable, the streaming aspect detracts from the actual work itself, right? Like every time I've tried to do game development recently, it's gone very very poorly. That's more stuff that you should be doing alone. I think doesn't necessarily need to be done in front of an audience. It's nice to get interaction, but like I feel like I'm not getting the things done that I want to be getting done, and that's a really really tough feeling. I guess I for a long long time all I've ever really wanted was to be a content creator, right? Um, it's not the only thing I wanted, but like I don't know, it's tough. Ever since I burned out professionally, uh, you could say that I've been confused about what I'm trying to get out of life. I don't really have a strong direction or sense of purpose. Um, I've always been kind of a loner, so I don't have strong connections or desire to make strong connections with others. Um, I just kind of fell off of the face of the earth, lived off of savings for a while, didn't really have any direction, kind of drifted around. Uh, but I always, through those times, I still wanted to be productive. I still wanted to be somebody who could do good work and have, I guess, find their value through the work that they create, right? Um, and it's really difficult when when you can't make yourself do anything anymore. When you've lost the ability to force yourself to make hard decisions. Um, when you've pushed yourself so hard that you've lost the ability to kind of just to push yourself again, because your brain will just go, well, I mean, I know where this leads. It doesn't give me anything. It doesn't give you anything. Um, being unable to kind of push myself and do hard work and enjoy it has kind of destroyed me and made me lose any kind of value I had, I feel. So, how many years ago would it be? I don't know. I'm just, it's definitely over 5 years at this point, but for a very long time, I've struggled very, very hard to understand what, how I can get back to being somebody who I like, who I admire, you know? I'm still not there yet, but I think flavor is about the best. It's been the best thing for me, anyways, in terms of all this. Um, really unfortunate it happened around the same time I finally got reemployed and moved to Japan. I used to have so much free time to do to have for all my stuff, but now it's like, nope, gotta be full-time worker. Being unmotivated is a crappy feeling. Yeah, it's. I mean, I don't mind cocoon mode, right? I don't mind cocoon mode. I think cocoon mode is fine at times. But for me, it's more like I know what I should do and I want myself to do it. But whenever I try to make myself do things that I don't want to do, it I just can't get a hold of me. I'm like a greased pig. I can't I can't hold on for the life of me. It just escapes from me. Um, I think it's just I whatever methods I used to use for making myself do things, they don't work anymore. And I haven't been able to really find a new way to make myself do things. So no, I'm still struggling. Good to take time when you feel lost. Forcing it never gets you anywhere. Yeah, that's why I'm going on a short hiatus here. I really don't want it to be very long. I just feel like I've kind of lost my sense of purpose with this channel. Am I trying to be a VTuber? Am I trying to make content? Am I trying to improve myself? Like what's the deal? I feel like I'm kind of, I don't know, stepping in all these pies and none of them are coming together in a cohesive whole. I'm not liking at all what's happening, so I'm gonna step back for a bit, I think. Like you can do it, but there's an imaginary hurdle you just can't get over. Yeah, I think I've said this before. This is more of like a mental thing, but I've always had this feeling, this sensation sometimes when I hit an obstacle that I just can't get past. It feels like I am sitting on a bike and I'm trying to push the pedals, but the pedal is like stuck. It's not just like stuck, like you can try to push and it kind of gives you a little bit of feedback. It's more like you try to push on the pedal and it's just solid like a wall. There's just no give whatsoever. And there you can tell immediately, oh, there's no way I'm ever moving this. It's impossible. It's immovable. Um for some reason I always get like the image of like a locked bike pedal in my head when it comes to that sort of stuff. I'm not sure why. Mm. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know so much. I just know that I'm not really moving in the right direction that I want to be moving in right now. The things I'm doing, I'm not entirely happy with. I don't even know if I want to be a streamer, right? Like, streaming is fun, Zatsu is fun, but I don't know if I'm like well suited for it. And um, streaming games is kind of like it's kind of difficult, man. It's kind of difficult. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm like looking for right now. And I feel like continuing on this little like the path I've kind of got in front of me right now, like working on these fun little projects, trying to get things done on certain times. None of it's grabbing me right now, and none of it's, I think, pushing me in the right direction I need to be moving in right now. So, yeah, I'm going to stop for a little bit, I think, and just focus on myself for a bit, I think. Just try to understand where I am and where I'm trying to go. Man, life is tough, man. Life is difficult. I don't even really know what I wanted to get out of the stream. I just I woke up earlier because I was exhausted for some reason today, just terribly exhausted. I woke up and I was like, okay, I need to go grab some food. And I was just walking down to the convenience. And while I was walking down, I was just like, yeah, yeah, I have like I have less than a week to churn out 30 plus sprites for the little flavor anniversary project I want to do. And I just like thought about it. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I feel bad. There's so many things I wanted to do for flavor anniversary, and every like few months, I'd be like, "Oh, I ran out of time on it. I gotta downgrade my 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 plans here." Everything just like a little bit. It's a lot of work. It wouldn't be too bad actually. The little sprites are actually pretty simple. Simple design. Um, so if I had like 10 days and I did 3 a day, I'd be able to do it. But that's another thing I'm like learning. I'm very bad at estimating workload. I'm very bad at it. So I don't know. I really don't know. I was overwhelmed with like the feeling of like I need to just stop. I'm already failing everything I'm trying to do right now. It's not gonna hurt to just officially admit it, you know? Maybe trying to continue on pretending like things are okay is the wrong answer. Yo, Squishy. Welcome to the most depressing temp stream. Time management is hard. Yeah, it's very hard. I'm very bad at it. I've got so many projects I have like envisioned in my mind. I have so many things I want to do, and like it's just overwhelming. I can't do them all. Gotta keep trying, brother. No, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break. Uh, keep trying is what I did, and it didn't work. So we're changing it up. We're taking a break. Taking a break. Man, but focus on one or two at a time. That's what I try. That's what I try. And then it doesn't work because then it's like, oh, wait a minute. I just got a really good idea. And then I get obsessed with that idea. And then the other two are just like boring. It's like, I can't do that. I can't do it. I can't focus on one or two at a time. Or at least the person I am right now can't. The person I am right now cannot do that. Vacation time slash reset time. Eh, I'm not a big vacation fan. Maybe I'll hit up Animal Friend. I've been wanting to hit the onsen with him. Maybe I'll hit him up and try to do that sometime this weekend. I think it's a couple of vacations coming up, like vacation days. But yeah, I figured like I wanted to do like a stream for the flavor anniversary, but given that I'm gonna be on hiatus now, I kind of wanted to talk about it here. Should I throw in some music? I wanted this to be a little bit serious, but maybe this is a little too serious. Maybe this is a little too serious. I don't care about vacations. I'm very lazy. I I've seen enough of the world to know that no matter where you go, people are the same. People are generally the same. You know, culture makes it a different flavor, but it's mostly the same. I've kind of lost interest in exploring and vacationing. I'd rather sink into some good work than take a vacation. Be able to fall into something, fall in love with a project or something. Hmm. Yeah, it's so empty. Originally, I wanted to get a bonfire effect and like have the PNG be flickering to it. But I had a hell of a time finding like a visual filter for that to make like a PNG flicker a certain color. I don't know why. I feel like that should be a pretty easy effect to find. So what do I plan on doing? Uh, I'll probably just stop streaming and have expectations of streaming and working on temp projects completely for at least a week, probably 2 weeks. Um, it's also unfortunate timing because my my streamer birthday, my canon birthday is December 10th. So I also wanted to do something for that, but I might just extend it to the whole month of December because I have a lot of time off then. Um, so probably like late December I'll be doing something interesting again. But yeah, for right now I'm just gonna stop streaming and pretending to stream. I'll uh I'll probably show up in some chats, but I just need to get some air, I think. Mm. It's tough, but try to focus on one thing at a time. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's like I've literally been burnt out for years and years and years. So I feel like I should have already been able to figure things out. I don't think there's a really definite long-term solution to being demotivated. There's definitely not like oh, thank you, Squishy. Yeah, there's no one size fits all solution, right? There definitely isn't. Don't overwork yourself. I don't overwork myself. I've never overworked. Well, flavor's the first thing I feel like I've overworked myself on in years. And the difficult thing for me to admit is that my ability to take on work is very small. I have a very low level of stamina, I guess. I get exhausted by work very easily. I don't want to admit that, but I think that's the truth at this point. I don't think I can handle much bandwidth before I cap out. So all of these grandiose ideas and plans and things I want to do. This is like every. I think that's like every VTuber, right? It's just like there's never an end to the amount of ideas that you have. Um, but it's just like you just don't have the time or the resources for almost any of it. It's crazy, crazy. So there's nothing to figure out. Just something you need to do stuff. Yeah, we're doing stuff without thinking stuff before you do it. I don't know. I don't know. I just I want to be somebody who, when they say that they'll do something, they'll do it. I want to be somebody who can write down a plan and actually follow through on it. I want to become somebody who is reliable and hardworking. I'm just like so far from it. And every time I try to throw something together, it's just like as soon as I sleep and it's tomorrow, it's like it doesn't even matter anymore. It's like a completely different me. The plan just goes out the window immediately. Absolute lack of discipline. I don't think I have anything else that can give me value in life right now, other than, I guess, my work. So when I'm unable to do my work, or at least unable to get myself to even progress on it, it's really kind of a defeating feeling. But I don't know. I'll give you a little bit of lore here. Actually, I wanted to talk about this at some point. I was a V-tweeter before I was a before I was a VTuber, right? And I'm back to being a PNG tuber now. Maybe someday I'll get back to being a VTuber. But I was a V-tweeter. Um, and I have a couple of V-tweeter accounts that I tried to like take off the ground, but I just like gave up on immediately. Basically. Um, one of them, I think I've erased everything associated with this name. Probably not, but that's okay. Um, he, I named him. Actually, I'll withhold the name. I'll withhold the name. But the name was based off of a what's it called? A Yoji Kokugo. Um, uh, four kanji long Japanese parable. The parable goes, what is it? Uh, Roka Bozu. That's what it is. Roka Bozu. I tweeted. Roka Bozu means 6-day monk. It's probably my favorite Japanese parable. 6-day monk. And a 6-day monk is essentially somebody who tells themselves, okay, my life, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to become a monk. And then they try to become a monk. And 6 days in, they quit because it's too hard. I think it's Rokabozu. Is that it? No, it's Mikabozu. It's 3-day monk. Mikabozu. That's right. That's right. 3-day monk. Guy tries for 3 days and he immediately gives up because it's too hard. It's very, very hard to be a monk. But I mean, I feel like that is my essence in quite a few ways, right? Um, so I named this VTweeter account after that, but I renamed it to Roka Boz. Well, it wasn't that, but it was like based off that those words Roka Bozu, and I meant Doka in a Dokagetsu sort of way. So really, instead of 3-day monk, I was aiming for 6-month monk, trying to make myself stick with it for 6 months. Of course, it didn't. It didn't happen. Um, but there's another parable, Japanese parable waterfall. What is that? No. Okay, let's go Yoji Kokugo. What the heck? There's a saying. It's something like, what the heck is it? Something like, was the character an actual monk? I mean, it's not a story. Maybe parable's the wrong word. It's like a saying. Um, I'll type it in chat. Yoji, no, Mika Bozu. Um, and it's just, oh no, he wasn't an actual monk. I don't know if he actually even had a theme. I remember I wanted him to have like a design like Pikami's, because I really really liked Pikami's simple flat coloring style. I thought it was like genius, honestly. Because you have like, Niji Sanji and Hololive, they go for more realistic look and stuff like that. But then you have the Vom's characters, and they're just like really like cartoony and stylized, and their designs really just like popped out. Man, I was so into that. So I tried. I wanted to make like a design based off that. Very unique. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I guess let me look this up. I think it's like 2 years under the waterfall. What is that? I'm literally never gonna find this. Um, Google's like really garbage today. What is happening? I thought there was like a saying. It's something like 2 years under the waterfall or something like that. Um, but the idea being that like if you really want to be good at something, you have to spend a certain number of years trying at it, right? Um, I've kept that in mind when I've been working in flavor, telling myself, I've only just started really. I've only just started really trying to be a content creator, trying to stream, trying to make content that I believe in. Um, and so I keep telling myself it hasn't even been a year. It hasn't even been a year since I've been actually active as temp. Hasn't even been a year, so I shouldn't have that high of expectations for myself. I shouldn't worry that much about um, disappointment or failing. But I guess I'm impatient. I'm impatient. I wanna be the best I can possibly be right now. I'm only getting older. Hmm. What is that saying? Japanese saying under the waterfall. Please. Please. I thought there was an actual saying. Man, I'm lying. I'm lying to you all. Just live your life. I'm not satisfied by that. I already live my life. Fuck that. I want to do something. I want to be something. I want more than just living my life. I'm not going to take that advice. I'm already living my life. I don't want to be the person I was when I was unemployed. I do not like, I don't like that. I don't like living like that. I want to be active. I want to grow. I want to grow. I don't want to be stagnant. I have friends who kind of scare me with how stagnant they are. I mean, I'm stagnant too. I'm very stagnant. I'm a very stagnant person. Another reason why I'm really grateful for flavor. It's been incredible motivation to change and to become a new person, to try new things and realize that you know, the way things have been up till now for me have been, I don't know. It's not the way I want to live. It's not too late to change, but it's feeling like it's getting close. Feels like it's getting close. When I'm in my 40s, am I going to be able to change the way I want to? Will I have the energy to pursue the passions that I have? Hell, in another 20 some years, I'm going to be my father's age. It's a little scary to think about. I don't really have long-term plans. I don't really have desires for a retirement. I'm not gonna. I find the idea of just living life offensive, so I'm not gonna listen to that. What do I want? What do I actually want? It's just the feeling of going to bed tired, knowing you did a good day's worth of work. I did that on Saturday, and I was a little bit miserable. Is it the connections that I make with my audience, with the people I reach out to? Is it the work itself? I don't know. I think my brain is broken, and I can't really understand really the things that I actually want. I guess that's normal though. It's kind of human, right? To not really understand yourself well enough to be able to properly navigate life. But more and more, it feels like I just don't have the energy to, I don't know, be interesting or be positive. What makes me feel alive? Um, I don't know. Sometimes streaming does that. You get that energy, get that adrenaline rush when it's like a big production that you've got prepared. Um, Makes me feel alive. What does that even mean though? To feel alive? Yeah, no, we do. I'm speaking as somebody who just basically went neat for a year and a half, and it, I don't know, that was just living life, and it was miserable. I don't want to be that anymore. I guess I'm happy just to have something that gives me purpose and pushes me forward, and something that I enjoy working on. I've gotten that from Flavor. It's been something. It's okay, Squishy. I just I'm in a surly mood. I'm in a dark room with no sound, no nothing. I'm just talking into a mic because I'm really unhappy right now. I'm really unhappy, and I have to change something. So I think it's the other people in our lives that make life more fun. That's why Flavor was so great. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Um, there's an element of other people that my computer brain doesn't like. My computer loving brain doesn't like that it has to rely on other people. But I think that's totally right. Definitely, I've definitely enjoyed the connections I've made through Flavor and through Milkshake. Didn't have any online friends until Flavor, really. I've actually dropped a few because I got into Flavor and I kind of fell out of my other circles. Feels so bad. I need to go back to that, but it's tough. It's just tough. It's tough trying to make time for everything. I don't know. I think as long as I can be productive I'll float just fine. It's just like finding things to be productive on has always been difficult for me. If I don't have some sort of drive to finish something, then I typically just kind of float along and do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but never really stick with anything, right? So I think, I don't know, having an audience as a tuber, having an audience just kind of it gives you a little bit more of a push. Makes you want to live up to expectations, right? Live up to the expectations that other people have for you. I know that feel. Hello, Hiro. Hope you're doing okay. This is just like literally me a venting stream. You don't. No one has to feel obligated to stay here and listen to me. I'm just ranting into the void. I'm just drinking and ranting into the void because I am moody. Very, very disappointed with myself lately. Just literally every project I've tried to do lately has crashed into the ground, delayed, put off, or or literally the program Godot comes over and just crushes me. That that game, I'm literally giving up on Godot. I can't do Godot. Godot sucks. I hate Godot. I'm moving to Unreal Engine. Um, but that's something else. That reminds me of something else. Shut up, ho. It reminds me of something else. I was playing around with like the Bing Chat GPT thing. I've been generating some interesting scripts lately. One of them I really is one of the other projects I want to work on. But it brought up something very interesting. Evidently, the new logo for Kojima's company is called like a ludens, which is like the Latin word for play. And what was I gonna say? There's a book called Homo Ludens. I guess that's kind of that plays with the idea of word ludens and like thinking of humans as beings primarily engage in play. It's like a philosophical book. It's like kind of like whatever. Okay, I skimmed it and I was like, okay, this is, yeah, definitely some guy who's thought too hard about this for too long. But I did think about that a bit because with flavor, there's always been an aspect of play in the things that I do, right? There's always been an aspect of just kind of like having fun and saying screw it, you know? Um and I think that might be why it's been so easy for me to focus on these things. Where there's Bogar, which is like just I wanted to see just how insane how stupid you could make it be. How far can you take it? Um what else? Anything messing with Pippa? Um rigging the original temp model in Live 2D. That, yeah, again, that was just like for fun. It was just like, okay, I got time and I want to see Brolime's reaction. Luden's been playing. Oh, playing. Thank you. Um, so yeah, I was just thinking about that because definitely I think you need some sort of motivation in order to finish projects through. And for me, the number one reason why I can actually do any of my projects is because is this sense of curiosity. I have a curiosity. I have an intense curiosity about, well, if I did this, what would happen? What would people think if if I um made a programming language for uh completely out of Awas, you know? How far could I take it? Could I make like a real language out of it? Would people be interested in something like that? I think a lot of things I do just because like I'm curious what the reaction will be from y'all. I think it's funny. um, but yeah, trying to find like the fun in things. And I think normally I'm just like a dour and negative person. Um, that I don't know. I just don't look for the fun in life at all. And so it's been a fresh breath of fresh air to like do flavor stuff and kind of really dig into, I don't know, doing interesting things for the sake of being interesting and having fun. And if you kick up a little bit of a shitstorm along the way, well, oh well, that's just part of it, right? Hmm. Have you tried just streaming to play and hang out with chat? Be chill too? I don't know. I don't want to stream right now. I don't want to stream right now. I think if I put any expectations on myself at all during this hiatus, it will be negative. I wanna remove feelings of obligation, of expectations of like what I should be or who I should be, and I think just focus on myself, get my eating habits straightened out, clean up my room, stop drinking as much, just try to figure things out. Mm. Just in general, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should try. But I always feel guilty about like, oh, I'm not doing something. I'm not working on something that's important, or I'm not. I could be pushing something that I can put out in the future. I don't know. Again, it's like I don't know who I want to be. Do I actually want to be a streamer? Do I just want to make like VTuber related content, like for Face Connect and for Flavor? Because that's what I enjoy the most is putting out a well polished product, right? Um, and streaming is actually what's the word? It actually holds me back from actually doing that kind of work. Don't forget, Pictus. I don't know if you saw this, but I actually ran like a 9 minute 13-second 2K like last week. I'm obsessed with running. I do a half-hour run 3 to 4 times a week. Um, I'm very very good at keeping up with that. So don't worry about exercise. Exercise I'm completely fine on. It's eating and drinking, I think. Hmm. I said 2K, right? Not 5K. I said 2K. It was 2K. If it was a 9 minute 13-second 5K, I would literally be like Usain Bolt. No, 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 no. But yeah, no, I run. I run. I actually bought new running shoes the other day, and I literally like improved my time by like a minute and a half, and I was like, what the heck? That was my 5K time though. That was my 5K time. Man, my old shoes were garbage. I've been running my old shoes for forever, and then I got new shoes, and it's like, it's it's so easy. Why I'm saving so much energy on each step. Oh man, that is right. I did 28. I have like a half-hour long route if I push myself. Uh, and I brought it down to 28:30, and I had like a fair amount of energy left over afterwards, and it felt really really good. It's like yeah, it was all the shoes. It was all the shoes. It's so crazy how that works sometimes. Be nice to find something like that too for like my I guess my VTuber career is like, oh, if I just make this one lifestyle change and everything falls into place. Sometimes things work that way, you know. You remove like a single distraction or you change one part of your workflow and suddenly everything just kind of like becomes a lot easier. That kind of stuff does happen. Do you have peeps you can hang out with? No. I'm in Japan. I don't know anyone here. I've had one guy who tried to reach out to me, and I've done such a shit job on getting back to him on things. I might have burnt that bridge. My friends back in America are kind of uh I don't know what they're up to these days. One of them just smokes weed and plays N64 games all day. It's wild. It's wild. Um, you need balance. Some play and some work, or work hard, play hard. Yeah, the problem. Yeah, I want to be a work hard, play hard kind of person, but like, I just, I think I need to sit under this waterfall for a few more years. I think I need to just persevere through the grind longer. Again, it hasn't even been a year since I've been seriously trying to do streamer stuff because I was in Flavor Well, Flavor started. I did my bit. That took a week, and I think I was around for a few months before Loli May finally pulled me into a stream, and we did our first stream, and then I've been continuing since. Um, yeah. So it hasn't even been a year. I'm still a babby in many regards. I'm still improving. I'm still learning more things about myself. I think I just need a break to step back and reprioritize. Because right now, I feel like I'm like pushing down as hard as I can on this gas pedal, being like, I gotta do stuff. I gotta get things out. I gotta be good. And like, there's just no gas. I think I need to step back and kind of be like, okay, well, who do I want to be as a streamer? How many times? I think that's what I need to do. I need to like uh, put down some rules. Be like, okay, I want to, as a streamer, I want to put out this many streams a week. I want one to be a game, I want one to be like a work stream, and one to be a Zotsu. Like I need to set down some ground rules that like removes a lot of the work I would have to put in otherwise. Because I think that's what helps out. Because like uh, for example, um, instead of every day being like, okay, well, what am I gonna eat for dinner, and having to figure that out, which takes like brain power and willpower, kind of like saps a little bit of energy from you. You could just like do, meal planning, 1 day a week, and then never have to think about what you're gonna eat on what day. You know, um, again, and that would save you a lot of like brain power and like decision making ability for like more important things. Being able to put down rules and processes so that you can mindlessly follow them and not have to actually think about things. I think that's one of the things I need to put down in place for myself. My problem, of course, is that it's very hard for me to follow those processes once I put them down. I can write down like a week plan, and then as soon as I get home, it's like, I think I should just take a nap. I think I should just take a nap. I'm very tired. And then it's all down the drain, you know? Okay, okay, okay. Let me catch back up with chat. Sometimes being alone with yourself in your own mind is no good. Yeah, I do that a lot. It's typically not good, but whatever. Depends on the time, I think. If you don't have the energy, some work, some play. Go with the flow you're in right now. Oh, hello, Tao. Hello. Sending hearts your way too. Shooting correcting your hone is too much, too bad. Yep, 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 yep. Being in flavor has pulled me out of my headspace quite a bit. Extremely grateful for that. But again, right now I am in a bad place. So I just need to pull. I just need to try something new. I think. It's probably own day of the week underwear. I based my outfit on that. Wait, really? Holy hell, that's such a cool idea. I didn't think about that. Monday underwear, Tuesday underwear. Wow. Have you tried a beak week? Beak? A beak week? Oh, break week. Like your stream week and then your week away from streams. Hugging your spirit, dude. Thank you. I feel like you've been tired constantly. Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel too tired. I was really really tired today. It's just like it drives me nuts when I tell myself I want to do like work and then I just don't do it. I hate 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 it. But I think that's indicative that there's a emotional problem deeper down, right? Um, and so just ignoring that and telling yourself, well, I'll just do it again. I'll just do it. I'll just do it. I don't think that's going to work. I want to spend a little bit of time to remember why I'm streaming, who I'm streaming for, and, just think about like best ways to kind of accomplish the goals I have in mind. Just reevaluate. Do the same. Yeah, I think everyone in like the VTuber space kind of has the same problems. If but everyone kind of has their unique solutions to those problems. So it takes time to work through them. A break week, a break week, a break week. Like week A, week B stuff. Hmm, I might do that. I don't know. I don't know. I just need to find something that that I can keep consistent and that allows me to progress work on projects. If I can just accomplish those two things at a minimum, I think that will be enough to keep me going. So I just need to find something that I can be consistent on. But I might need to focus further down, like the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? I might like, no, I think I need to focus on like probably food and sleep, um, being a little bit more reliable with those, and then start worrying about like other things. But I don't know. I don't know. I can set up some ground rules and try to simplify my life a little bit more here. I'm just extremely frustrated. I don't think I'm putting out the content I want to be putting out, and I don't think. What am I trying to say? I feel like y'all support me, which blows my mind. It kind of confuses me, honestly. So I appreciate that, but I don't think I'm putting out the sort of level of content that I think deserves support. I don't. I don't think so at all. So, um, I don't know. I feel bad. I don't want to lead anyone on. I don't want to let y'all down. So, but I don't even know what y'all really want either. I'm just trying to guess my best and push forward. Hold on. Focus on basics. Hard to balance stuff. If I'm awake, I support. You dump stuff on me. I don't mind. You're my comfort streamer, dude. I'm your comfort streamer. Okay. Holy hell. My comfort streamer is going to be streaming in like 40 minutes. uh, okay. Well, that's nice to hear. Still going on hiatus though. Can't stop me. Can't stop me. I need to go on this break. I think it's not about taking the break from streaming because I don't stream that much, right? It's about taking a break from the expectation I have on myself for streaming because that's really what's breaking my spirit. It's not that like, oh, I did like one stream last week. I can be okay with that. I can't be okay with I am failing because I am not streaming enough. I'm not doing the work I should be doing and I don't feel like I can, and so I should feel bad about it, you know? It's the expectation. It's the high level of expectation I have for myself that has been most detrimental. So, the hiatus is just the way for me to accept that and to enforce it on myself. People generally watch streamer for streamer. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I don't think I have a good personality. I'm not a good person. I'm a bad person. I'm awful. I'm terrible. Don't watch me. Um, much more about the person. Yeah, I don't know. I I think I mean this genuinely. I think flavor is my way out of my burnout. I think flavor is my way out of my burnout. So I'll be clinging on to this and trying hard in the future for sure. But I need to right now I have like unreasonable expectations of myself and I need to step back and I need to reevaluate them and think about what it really means to be a VTuber. But yeah, feel you have to need to stream weighs on you. Yeah, yeah, it does weigh on you. It does weigh on you. Uh, I was thinking about. No, I won't say that. I won't say that. I do feel bad. This stream is so visually bland, but yeah, whatever. There's nothing going on. There's no music. There's no visuals. Just me bouncing. We're all bad people, basically. That's what I've learned. All VTubers are terrible people. Every one of them has terrible sense, like just the worst Menhera. The it's an assorted collection of scum from all ends of the earth. It's fine, man. Hello, Long. Wait, did I say? Yeah, I said hello to Hiro and Tao. Okay, okay. Hello, hello, Long. Oh, is Minna's stream over? I thought she was painting again. Lisa mine is not that deep. I just like chilling with you. Right on, right on. Maybe I don't know. Maybe like a chill gaming stream would be fine. It's just yeah. I feel like I don't get enough practice, so like whenever it does, did her your get wait, did her stream get cut? Like she lost connection? That's unfortunate. I'm not watching her stream right now. I'm streaming. I can't watch another stream. I'm streaming. Oh, it came back? Heck yeah. Mm, man. Yeah, it is a curse though. It's a curse to get like games and then you feel like I should be streaming this and then you can't play the game anymore cuz you're guilty. You feel really really guilty about it. It sucks. I have like 3 or 4 games like that right now already. Hmm. Yeah, she's working on the painting she started last time, right? Must have been like months ago. But I remember seeing like she painted that the flowering tree, right? Man, I wonder if they'll come over to the um mainland. That'd be interesting. Be interesting to see men over here. But yeah, maybe I will hit up Animal Friend, ask him if he wants to hit up the onsen sometime this or next weekend. I could use a break. That'd be a vacation I'd be willing to do. I should, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down and do it tomorrow. Not tonight. Not tonight. I'm lazy. I'm lazy tonight. I don't have any paper. I guess I'll just write on notepad. All right. Okay. Ask animal friend to hit up the onsen. I don't want to take pictures. I don't like taking pictures. I don't like blogging, which is weird that I'm able to be a VTuber at all. I'll bring you stories, but I don't really like taking pictures and like blogging about myself. I think it really upsets my family because I go to Japan, I'm like working in Japan, and I just don't ever tell them anything about Japan or send them any pictures. But there's something like there's like a mental block in my head about it. Like I just if I sit down and try to like write a blog post, I'm just I can't do it. I can't do it. My brain doesn't want me to do it. Hmm. I wonder if it's like an advantage to be mentally uh unstable if you're a VTuber. Seems to be that way, right? Pictures isn't really a guy thing, I think. I mean, it can be, depending on who you are. But yeah, yeah. You say it picks, but as time goes on, I feel like it's important to document important memories because I forget. That is true. That is true. My memory's pretty awful too, so I ought to. I really ought to. But I just my brain doesn't work in that way. I think I just can't really make that connection that it ought to be important and that commemorating is important. Oh. I take pictures of my surroundings, but almost never of myself. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Uh, Cypher posted this on Twitter earlier, but he got a couple cats, and I'm like, so excited! What the heck? They're so cute. They're so cute. I miss my cats. I left my cats back in America. Rip. Maybe someday I'll get to see them again, but as for right now, I don't know. I don't know. I don't miss them that much, honestly. Uh, but they are cute, and I think if I saw them again, I'd get emotional. But my understanding is they're doing well. Mine does neither. I have to force myself to do it. Yeah, yeah. Brains are funny like that. Brains are funny like that. Hmm. Expectations, man. I'll tell you, it's been scary I think I said this on another stream, or maybe I said this elsewhere. But like a few days ago, I went to Raimi's stream. I made a comment. He's like, "Oh yeah, let me show my boy Temp. You know, he's powerful. Check him out. He's so cool." And it's just like, uh, it felt a little overwhelming. I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I went to Mixie's stream later that day, and then she was also like, "Oh yeah, hello Temp. Yeah, like you're so powerful, Temp. You're really really good at your project work." And I was just like, "No, I'm really not." Like two other people in Flavor who I really admire were gassing me up that day, same day, to their chats, and I was just like, that was, I mean, that was like probably just a week ago, right? So it's very very stressful. I think I've unwittingly built up a reputation for myself, and it's kind of starting to feel a little surreal to be known as the high effort fun post guy. It's a little scary, honestly. Just take the compliment. Yeah, I should. I should. And to a certain extent, I have internalized it because now I feel guilty I'm not working on my high effort fun posts. But like, brains are autistic. Basically, yeah. See, that's the thing. Temp strong, temp strong. That's the funny joke. Haha, funny joke. But I feel like I'm wondering if like it the expectations I'm now putting on myself because I feel like I have to live up to that. I wonder if it's good or bad. I think to a certain extent it's good. I think to a certain extent it is good because like it does keep me on pace. You know, it gives me an identity to work with and that I can like aspire to. As an aspirational goal, I think that's totally fine. But I wonder if I start messing that up, like with the Godot streams. The Godot streams were really stressful for me because it's literally just me like crying about how terrible the the model import in Godot is for 4 hours, right? I don't think that's entertaining at all. It's very frustrating. Um, so I don't know. I don't know. It scares me a little bit. It scares me a little bit to see this reputation building and being like, oh shit, this is kind of out of my control. But I think that's also one of the most helpful things about flavor. I think I have a very I don't I think I have a poor understanding of other people in my brain. I don't think like the line between me and others is very well defined in my brain. And so it's very very hard for me to realize that other people, aren't thinking about me all the time, or they have their own agendas and they own their own thoughts, and they like when I'm worried about me, they're not worried about me. They're worried about themselves, right? Um, so I think I get very confused about how to uh predict what people will do and what they think. And so just through flavor, having to interact with other people and being surprised by the way that they interact with me and the things that they say, and sometimes the nice things that they say. I think that's been really helpful for just kind of like reminding me, oh yeah, other people exist, and they have a really good, like they're really really good at making you happy and giving you purpose to, or feel like you have purpose. And it's not always bad, you know. Other people don't have to be scary sometimes. They can be nice sometimes. So that's been a real bonus for me. I guess this is kind of turning into like my this. I guess this is going to stand in for my year anniversary stream. Just going to talk a little bit about the things that I felt. I don't know. I don't know. You're more capable than you think. People praise you for it. I think this means expectation, but admiration. It's I don't care. I can drop other people's expectations. That's fine. It's my expectations for myself. It's when I tell myself, okay, well, I should be able to do this, but it's something I don't really, I can't really do, or it's like difficult, and so I don't really understand that, and I misjudge how much effort it is to make 30 whole fucking sprites. Um, it's it's expectations. It's what it is. It's expectations. I don't know. I think a lot about Senna because Senna is so powerful, like ridiculously hardworking. And I tell her this. I tell her that like in conversation, I'll just bring up like, yeah, man, you're like I look up, I really want that work ethic you have because it's so powerful, and I think this is fine to say. She just like tells me like basically, well, if I don't keep it up, they'll forget me, and that kind of haunts me to think about, right? Like the idea that like um to be a VTuber, to be relevant, to keep the numbers flowing, you have to be on that grind constantly, trying hard, so hard, so hard. Senna is so hardworking. She's incredible. She's um how can I put it? I don't want to gas up Burrowlime too much. Burrowlime is like my Oshi. Senna is like my model, I guess. The model I want to be like. Um that's yeah, that's a good comparison. Um Burrowlime's like my muse, and Senna is like my what would you say? More than a model, the person I would like to be like. Hmm. That's kind of what I want. I want to be a hard worker, right? Hmm. Some people are able to put in insane work. I look to my stepmom. I'm like, shit, I'm super incapable of putting out work when she's just insane. Yeah, some people just I don't know. I'm jealous. I'm jelly. I'm very jelly of people who can do that. Who can just put their nose down to the grindstone and pull it out. But the thing is, like before flavor, I won't talk too much about this. My PL, I don't want to bring up too much because it's very irrelevant. But I had an artist friend who I watched basically. What can I say without divulging information here? I have an artist friend who I watched basically grind from um, day zero to like actually getting commissioned by like large name VTubers for work. Um, I watched him do that grind, and he had done art before, so he already had like the right mindset. But I just remember the very first time he started working on this new stuff, and it didn't look very good. And I remember thinking like, oh, that's not that great. Oh, but he just kept working on it again and again and again, and it took him like I don't know, probably 3 years or something. But now he's like he's well known. It's crazy. It's scary. Um, and I think it is just like that mindset. You know, you just got to keep grinding and trying, and if you can find the reason to do that, I think you're good. And that's why I'm not too like stressed out. That's not I'm not like throwing my arms and legs on the ground and crying and pulling up like bits of the rug. Um, that I'm like not where I want to be. It's like I know I'm just like I'm like literally not even a year into this journey. I'm still such a baby, but I'm fairly capable of being a streamer. I'm fairly capable. I feel like I can do okay. I feel like I can do decent job at everything that needs to be done. And the projects I like to pursue, I've done really well at. So I think I'm ahead of where I ought to be at this point in time. Um, but if I really do want to keep going, it's just going to be a multi-year project, right? It's not something I can just expect to really succeed at right away. I think I need to invest a lot of time, and so I need to be. I want to find a mindset that will survive that length of time, and various like real life stuff that'll pop up or whatever, and just just something that's consistent and healthy. You know, I think that's important. If it's those two things, consistent and healthy, I think it will go places. But yeah, It's tough. It's tough. Um, it's really cool. There's so much I want to do, but I always feel like there's not enough time. There is not enough time. There's never enough time. But I mean, how can I put it? Whenever I am able to do like a project, so like I'll talk about AWA 5.0. I'll talk about AWA 5.0. Basically, I was watching a jelly stream of Shenzhen IO, I think. No. This was after Shenzhen IO because I she played Shenzhen IO, which is like a microcontroller programming game. Very cool if you're like a programmer or electrical engineer. Very like soup. It's like it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Um, so I got really into that. So I was already like in the mindset of like this puzzle programming language mind. And then I watched like another jelly stream and somebody in chat, somebody who watches me, who is it? You should name yourself again if you said this because I've totally forgot. But somebody in the chat was like, "When is the AWA programming language coming out?" And I just that stuck in my brain. I was just like, I mean, I you could totally do this. I dug in the Discord. I found out people were talking about it before. People talked about it like a month prior. It was like a big conversation, and there was like lots of discussion over it. Nobody was doing shit. Like like the thought had already passed through everyone's minds, but nobody just took the effort to go through and actually do it. And I have a lot of free time at work. I have a lot of free time at work. So I was just like, I could probably just plan this whole thing out. Um, I was so I just, I was compelled by the fun of it, I guess, by by the curiosity. I wanted to know what it would look like. So just at work, I would put in my free time and like kind of write down some instructions, came up with a bubble-based system. I looked at other esoteric languages and I based like this one off of chicken, I think it's called. But yeah, I don't know. If if it's something that you really want to do, you'll find ways to make time for it. Is what I'm trying to say. You'll find ways to sneak in time here and there because you'll really want to do it. And I think that's the tough thing for me is finding the way to be able to change my perspective to make things that I don't think are fun, make them into fun and make me want to solve them. Also, hi Minna. You gotta find the right balance. Yeah, it's really tough. It's really tough. I am so bad at it, but I think I'm gonna take a quick break and find a new balance that allows me to move forward in the way that I want. How's the painting? I saw you were painting. Was it a continuation of that painting from last time? Mm-mm. Boring stream, by the way. Don't watch. It's a very boring stream. I'm just ranting into the dark. But yeah, a lot of the what can I say? All the projects that I like really enjoy and like um were things that kind of like made me so curious that I had to see what would happen if I did them. Everything so far has just had this air of curiosity. My next big project, which is definitely set in stone now, that one is driven off of curiosity. If I didn't have, there's a single question I want to have answered, and so that has driven me pretty hard here. But I think I might have to wait a bit with the hiatus. It'll be fine. The question will still be there when I come back. This conversation reminds me of writing. It's easy to write when you feel inspired. It's a skill you have to develop to write when you don't feel inspired. Yeah. You read all the writing like help books. You read like the Stephen King autobiography and all that stuff, and they're always like, just have a if you want to be a professional writer, you just sit down at the same time every day and you write for the same amount of time every day. you know, or like a certain set number of words. It doesn't matter how good or bad they are. You just always keep yourself to that same schedule. Um, Building up the discipline to be able to do that is truly the important thing, right? More than more than actually writing like good words and whatnot. You have to build up the ability to make yourself do that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm ranting. I'm ranting about a lot of things. Hmm. Yeah. I'm not one for vacations, but I do want to hit up the onsen sometime with Animal Friend. Hopefully he's okay with that. I don't want to. It's like I don't want to force him to get into a tub naked with another man. But I feel like that's a good way to bond, right? I've done that before when I visited Japan before with a friend, and it was like a really cool experience. So I wouldn't mind doing that again. Just word vomit. Can't edit a blank page. Exactly. Yeah. Ugh. I wish I was good at writing. I feel like when I write, it can sometimes be good, but I really have to. But the act of writing is so difficult for me. If I'm not like absolutely obsessed with an idea, I can't do it. Just get naked with the hornies. Yeah, going to the onsen. Going to the onsen, getting naked in the tub. It's not that big a deal. It's just getting naked with men in a tub. But no, the onsen here are really cool. I haven't actually have not been to one since I moved here, which has been over half a year now. I've been in Japan for over half a year. It's good. Yeah, the same painting. I doubted myself at first, but I liked how it turned out. Nice. Good, 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 good. You had like those vertical stripes on it, right? That was like such a interesting like way to paint that. I felt I was very intrigued by that. Um, I think I peeked a little bit at your stream before I did this one, and it looked like it was coming along. You're like painting the insides of the flowers. So yeah, glad to hear it went well. Oh my gosh. What should I do? What should I do? 15 minutes until my Oshi starts streaming, and I have to watch her play Amnesia the Bunker. Is it bad that you thought I was born in Japan? No, I don't think so. I'd be surprised if I spoke English this well if I was born in Japan. I'll say that much. Really, really want to get back to writing, but it's already really hard fitting in streaming. Yep, 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 yep. I don't know. I mean, like, what do they say? I mean, even if it's just like 15 minutes a day, if you can fit it in somewhere, a little bit at a time, that's always good. Trying to invert the color scheme on the stripes, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was really, really kind of trippy to see that. I was like, oh man, did you like use tape or something to make those lines straight? I feel like I always have a tough time with straight lines in art. I'm really bad at that. Yeah, not born in Japan, born in America. Born in America. Lived in the Midwest for most of my life. Although the Midwest is like such a huge region, doesn't really mean all that much. Never really been to the West Coast. Kind of been to the East Coast, but I'm not a big fan of big cities, so very grateful I'm in Inaka country right now and not Tokyo. I think I think I'd commit a Minecraft if I lived in Tokyo. That's just too big a city. It's too big a city. Mm. I'm Midwest? Yeah, Midwest emo. West Coast, worst coast. You like beaches? I don't need beaches. I don't need beaches. Beaches, nah, no beaches. Hmm, I don't know. I feel like I've ran out of things to talk about. I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the flavor anniversary, but I don't think I have too much to really say on that. Just, I'm really happy with where things are. I'm excited to see where things go in the future. It's been extremely strange and weird and wild and wacky. Uh, and I think, I don't know. I wanted, I wish I had a more definite vision of what I wanted to be. But at the same time, being able to just explore different concepts and ideas, make content not just for my Oshi company Face Connect, but also for my flavor mates, being able to collab and like meet new people, do RPG sessions, do an off collab, karaoke, everything. Like it's been unbelievable, been absolutely wild, been so cool. Um, Definitely super grateful for Flavor, for all y'all for watching me and pushing me along, liking the things I put out, and I don't know, man. It's been scary. It's just been scary. It's been like a new experience, and for somebody in their 30s, admittedly in their 30s, who's kind of like burnt out, tired on existence, and all this stuff, it's been the breath of fresh air that's made life worth living again. So I'm super appreciative. And that's why I need to take a hiatus because life is tough again. It's like I just don't know what I'm doing. So I want to take a few steps back and reevaluate because I enjoy doing the project work more than I enjoy streaming. But it looks like Squishy will be very sad if I stop being his comfort streamer. So maybe I should maybe I should continue. I think I used the paper to draw the line for the stripes. Okay. Tell myself to do one night a week for writing, but it never seems to happen. Hard balancing priorities. Yeah. I think let's not talk about the controversies of that, but I think J.K. Rowling talked about like how she would just try to fit in writing whenever she could. Like she didn't have like maybe I'm wrong on that, but I feel like she just like at least for the first book had to really like just find time slots anywhere to get some writing in. So I don't know. It's difficult, but Tempu's your Oshi? I was answering this before. Okay, so I mean I'll never admit this to his face, but Brolime is my Oshi, 100%. He he's more of a muse than an Oshi, but I think that counts as Oshi. Whenever I do stuff with him, it becomes gold. I don't know what happens. It just creatively works out. So he's my Oshi. My up and coming Oshi is Fodum Ruptor, super chill gamer. Um, Very introspective and thoughtful, which is what I like most in a streamer. Um, Fodum Ruptor. Um, and my Oshi company is Phase Connect. I love all of Phase Connect. Not equally. But Phase Connect is my favorite company. They they were my first watch after I kind of branched out from Hololive, and I don't know, I've watched them since the very beginning. Since debut of Gen 1, I've been watching them. So I feel a special connection with them. Um Pro walking down the beach in October, November, knee deep in water, listening to music. Sounds pretty chill. Usually stream project stuff too, right? That kind of stream is good too. I don't know if it's good. I feel like when I stream doing project work, it kind of detracts from the work itself, and I get frustrated by that. But it is nice to like chatting with chat. Zatsu is like, man, I love it. I love it so much. I just jumped right into the stream without thinking about anything really too, and it's just like, it feels good. It feels good for somebody who's like a neat who doesn't like to interact much with other people. It's so nice to be able to actually just word vomit, to use that phrase, to word vomit. uh, he's an inspiration, lol. Yeah, he is. That's the thing I like most about Bro Lime is he just like forces people to do shit. He like forces himself onto you and won't let go. And okay, yeah, that wording, phrasing. Let's not continue that thought. Is saying you happy birthday when you needed it? Oh, I kind of remember that. I do remember like singing happy birthday, but it's been too long. It's been too long. My memory's garbage. But I'm glad to hear that I was able to give you something you needed. I don't I don't feel like I make it that deep a connection with too many people on here, so it's just nice to hear that the things I do help y'all, even if it's a little. Shut the hell up, Sanity Jinx! Don't you dare! I know what I said. I didn't mean to say it. I'm really, really bad about fucking words. Takes me back to when the chat was slow enough to interact with the PC girls. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Some of them you can still interact with them. I feel like sometimes. Bro, Lime is a muse. Fodum is cute too. Fodum is I just like Fodum for being, I don't know. She's a chill gamer streamer. You listen to her and it feels like she's your friend. You're playing games together. That's cool. And then when you talk in chat, her viewer count is like small enough that you can actually interact with her directly. She's very, I don't know, very very chill. I like her a lot. Um, yeah, rolling apparently wrote on tissues from restaurants. Exactly, exactly. Like it's not ideal, it's not optimal, but like if you're really passionate about it, if you really want to put it down, you'll find time in small little places to do it. And sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes that's what it takes. Don't watch that VTubers that much anymore, unfortunately. Every time I tune into a PC stream, it feels so nostalgic. Yeah, I don't watch very many VTubers myself either. It's horrible. It's horrible. I watch some Flavor. I occasionally watch some Phase Connect, and I try to watch Fodom as much as I can, and that's it. Fodom for me streams at 3 in the morning, so it's like very very hard to make time. The end of last month? No way. What? End of October or end of September? End of October? No way. What? No, it can't be end of October. No, that's too. No, that would have been like a week ago. I don't. I've like streamed like 3 times in the last 2 weeks. Uh, no way. When was it? Was it the Phasmophobia stream? Okay, let's see. Is it the night today? You said the 19th, the 20th or 21st would have been like 21 days ago. Hmm. Okay, yeah, that's far enough. That's far enough back. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that's far enough back. That makes sense. I had to look back. I played Only Up, I guess. Oh, that's right. I beat Only Up like a few weeks ago. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, my sense of time is all messed up. I've got like um I feel like I just don't have normal human senses, and it stresses my family out that I can't interact with them in normal human ways. The human customs are beyond me. Mm. But yeah, I don't know. My next big high effort fun post is determined. Probably gonna have to put that on break because I'm going on a hiatus. But it is absolutely 100% determined, and I'm extremely excited about it. But at the same time, not happy with the way things are kind of going right now for me. So I am going to be on hiatus for a couple weeks. That's just to re-say it because I think I might end the stream here. I kind of said everything I want to say. I kind of worked through the things I wanted to work through, and y'all gave me your feedback on it, which I appreciate. Um, I might just pull up a game and kind of relax to it now, not think about like trying to stream it. um, I guess I don't know. Maybe I'll put out like another video, just a generic thank you for your year of support video or something. But I don't. I'm not gonna force myself to do that. If I want to do it, I'll do it. If I don't, I won't. I think I'm gonna take things easy for the next week or two, not force myself to do anything, and move forward from there. I only ever play games when I stream nowadays. Yeah, yeah. I go through phases of like wanting to play games and not wanting to play games. Um, and I think I'm kind of lulling. I'm in a bit of a lull right now. But yeah, I guess yeah, I'm probably just gonna end stream here. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions right now, I'll take them. Any questions for me or things you wanna know, or whatever. Really, this is gonna be the last stream you see from me for at least a week, probably 2 weeks. So yeah, if you got anything you wanna throw at me, let me know right now. No questions from me. Thank you for the stream, Temp. Well, thank you for listening, Long. I'm happy you showed up and listened. Yeah, it's. I know I say it every time. It just it boggles my mind that people watch my streams and enjoy them. So every time, thank you for watching. Favorite mushroom? I don't like mushrooms. I don't know differences between mushrooms. There's like a type of mushroom that always shows up in my miso soup, though. I guess that would be like my favorite mushroom. That'd be pretty cool. Can't ask questions on that. Why we have a good one. Heresy, heresy. Uh, I've learned how to eat them by living in Japan, and they're not bad, but like I don't know. I've got really bad sense of taste. Like I think I legitimately like lack a certain kind of taste bud because my sense of taste is just completely backwards. I like bland things. I like not having to like have too much flavor. Um, yeah, it sucks. But I've learned how to eat the things I don't really want to eat here, and miso soup is actually surprisingly good. Magic mushroom good. Oh yeah, magic mushrooms are good too. Like you like listening to Zatsus like this? Me too. I my favorite kind of content is like super introspective, navel gazing shit. So I don't know. I'm just putting out content I would like to hear myself. Shiitake? Is it shiitake? Mushrooms are umami. Hmm. I don't know. I really don't know. A lot of like okay. Here's the biggest thing for me. Most fish to me is completely flavorless, like zero flavor. I taste nothing when I eat them. Most fish, most fish just taste like absolutely nothing to me. So I think there's just like literally something wrong with my taste buds. Like zero flavor. It's crazy. I don't understand why people like fish so much. There's a couple of types of fish that like I can taste and it is pretty good, but most fish taste like nothing to me. And so it's not really a very interesting experience for me to eat fish. Keep an eye out. Well, you're on break of the wiki done, but oh, the end. Yeah. I really appreciate you doing that. I saw had the right amount of videos. I'm sorry. I actually broke my 69 video count now for you. I'm sorry. But I do appreciate that, Dead Mac. That means a lot to me that you do that. I never thought I would ever be anything to see that I'm like somebody who actually has like a VTuber page kind of like blows my mind. It's like, holy shit, I'm not that important. I'm not that big. I'm not that anything. Why do I have this? So it means a lot. Thank you, Dead Mac. I appreciate it. Um, Magic mushrooms solve all the world's problems. I keep hearing that IRL and online. I've had a couple of experiences. I would say, um, it was able to open me up and get me talking and being real. Like I wasn't I feel like I hold back a lot when I'm around other people and I'm like, mask a lot of the things I'm feeling and saying and try to like be normal. And being on mushrooms helped me kind of like not be that way and be genuine. That's the word, genuine. I was very genuine. That was a very interesting experience. Like mixing salmon with spinach and lemon and salt. Well, I like that I did at least get it. Yeah, the 69. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, good reset for salmon. You're one of the most VTubers in flavor. That means nothing to me. What does that even mean? What does that mean? VTuber. I'm a VTubery VTuber. Ugh. Ugh. I don't want to be. I don't want this. I don't want this. This is not the title I want. That's the wrong expectations. All right. Well, I'm gonna take off now. Bottom is probably streaming right now. So, to Temp, y'all. Thank you for listening to me just get angsty for an hour and a half. Um, hopefully made you think. It made me think a little bit. Let me look around. Oh, yep. There's the notification for Fodom Ruptor. If you haven't seen Fodom Ruptor before, I would recommend her. I'm actually going to give you the. Let me give you the link. Let me give you the link. Uh, gonna forward you to her stream. She's gonna play Amnesia: The Bunker. I'm probably gonna stop watching it pretty quickly because I want to play this game still. Otsu Temp, y'all. Let's let's take care of ourselves while we pursue our goals. All right. We all we all have our things we want to do, and I want to see us succeed. But in order to succeed, it's important that we also be considerate of the physical body and the emotional self that we have. So please take care of yourselves. Don't push yourselves too hard, but at the same time, let's aspire to be more than what we are today. All right? Take it easy, y'all. Otsu Temp. Bye bye. Bye bye. How do I end this without. There's like a delay, so I don't want to end the stream right away. Okay, I'll try it like this way.